BKB, maybe a pipe or Glimmer Capes, etc.
Speaking of BKBs, the man with one is moving around the back here. They do jump first on the Shadow Demon. And BKB from Boom. He'll pursue forward, look for mid one. Moves across the side. The Crown Royal's going to come out to 7 in the meantime. The Doom gets thrown out. Undying is already dead. Rina does go down. They try to turn on to Toby. A lot of damage, but isn't going to be enough. Huck does arrive to assist, but Toby stands his ground and fights. Trying to move away. Comes to the final hit coming out. Might be good enough, but no, he cancels it. Toby gets out of range. He's going to live along with the Shadow Demon, and Viking perfectly playing with their HP pools to bait OG into their depths.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Boom was just pursuing that way too hard. He used the Doom on mid one, but mid one just walked away. But in the end,
Oh. Alright.
there's just no damage for...
Got the arena for 20 seconds, yeah, anyway.
Yeah, OG's heroes, they are smoked up. The Chrono...
Ooh, he
Shad
held
is
it.
going in. He does have the
Sold it
BKB
too.
Shad. And the Aegis.
This is fully defensive right now. The kiss not good enough. The Chrono connects to the free. Thompson gets found right on the edge. They'll clip the Fairy Dragon's wings. They'll turn around on the Seb as well. They've already got rid of No Tail. Arena down from Saxa. Too late to save a soul. As they'll find 3, make it 4. The only one walking away from this is mid one. He'll be like, whew, thank God they used that Doom before the fight.
Yeah, I feel like any other team except for OG here would have called this.
I remember the panel was saying that they may be concerned about the not cheap stunts, but these high-value stunts are working out. Toby does get hook shots, but oh no, no Seb! He does the same thing again! Shad just sidesteps the black hole, and Shad will chase in. He says blood must be spilt for that mistake.
The bash?
Mid one
The
will
bash?
just TP away. No bash is going to be there, but doesn't really matter. Everything again from OG, and Shad, he's found the counter to Enigma.
Hey guys,
Got an ulti.
he's got Magnetize. Yeah, he can go for this if he wants. Miracle's going to jump on him as
No
well. They try and
rocks,
get the
though.
turnaround onto the Earth Spirit. They've got the Moonlight Shadow though, and here comes a big boy. Alchemist joins the party, and Weehaw can do nothing but fall to the might
Oh,
of Ramses.
Miracle.
Looking towards Miracle. Miracle doesn't have that much
He's
mana either.
slowed.
Does have one more time. What gets him away from Zayats as Kuro comes in from the side. He's got a stun as well. Mind Control, Miracle, Kuro, they're all here. A lot of damage coming down onto no one, but it gets cancelled out by Ramsey. He's just sitting in the front lines. Mind Control might be losing his life, but he's turning it around onto the Alchemist. Alchemist with that BKB, still getting right-clicked down, but he's managed to get off that ulti, get himself back with the Essence Ring. He keeps himself alive. Starter going to get thrown up into the air. The roll-on forwards along with the arrow connecting pretty nicely onto Mind Control, but he's too tanky for them to finish off, and that egg in the backline is doing so much work. Samel is going to drop in the end. The stun lands onto 2. Oh no, Zayats is going to get caught out along with no one here. They both fall. Ramsey still wants to fight. He still wants to try and make something happen here, but it's just not going to go down that way. He is going to lose his life, and no one as well is going to be the final kill for the side of Enigma, making it a full 5-man team wipe. It was messy, it was dirty, it was down in the mud, but Enigma get the full 5-man wipe,
Wow.
and Miracle ends it with the triple kill. Top of the screen,
Yep.
less than 1k gold advantage for Enigma is not where 4-4 want to be at all. Yields out onto GH. Samel might want to start this fight. The arrow's going to connect, but they'll jump immediately onto the Mirana, but he's just going to yield Goose Step to himself up. Meanwhile, they'll just jump onto the Void, but he drops on down the Chronosphere to try and turn it around. Alchemist could be in some trouble. He needs some help right now, but there's
Ramses.
nothing this team can do about it. They're blocked out by the Chronosphere. Miracle having a free time right now, as Kuro is the only one who's really died on the side of Enigma, along with GH, and now, well, they're going to jump in with a decent amount of damage come down from the Mirana, but it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. With their Alchemist dead, there is nothing to stop this Void rampaging through the team fight and getting himself kill after kill after kill, and now they'll see Solo, and he's going to fall as well. It's an ultra kill for Miracle as they take down
Oh,
everybody on
wow.
the side of 404. Enigma, that was a very clean fight.
Like, not get anybody in the chrono.
Poking.
mistakes
Ramses,
did
he's doing a
happen.
bit more than poking onto the Slaughter now, trying to bring him down, but Miracle, he's on top of
no.
him. Look at the damage coming down from Miracle. They're trying to kick him back. Great plays coming down from the side, but it doesn't make a difference. They'll still lose Ramses. They'll throw Samel up into the air, and when he comes back down again, he's going to get finished off very quickly, and that's a dive back from the Mirana. They're going to Chronosphere this Enchantress,
GG.
run around in circles because they know the game is over. It is done. It is over. The GGs are called. A nice victory Chrono from Miracle as Enigma will tie off game number 1 with an 8. What I love about this, though, is that Samel probably has, I mean, you know, obviously he can still see the kill feed, but he's got no idea what's going on in these side lanes right now. Like, he's just hearing Russian screaming, and that's it. He's got absolutely no clue.
Mid
We're
lane.
rolling towards the middle
Mind
lane. They're
control.
looking onto Mind Control. Mind Control turns around with the RP. He's just going to try and bring down the Earth Spirit. The Skewer across as well. He's going to be able to bring him down. Samel now
Okay.
put in awkward position. He has got himself that Astral Step to get himself out of danger, though, so should be okay. Invasion here as Mind Control tries to threaten onto Samel here, just wants to force him to make a move and not get a RP'd, as he might have an RP onto Solo, but it's going to be Kuro the one who loses his life. Mind Control still looking for something. Doesn't want to throw down for nothing here. threatening onto Sumail, just kind of using his body to zone them back, and then gets a
Ooh,
two-man
nice
RP
RP.
with the skewer back into Miracle. He's going to be able to roast them up, brings down Zayat to jump down to the low ground, and Sumail's trying to make his way out of this one. Does have himself a remnant, was going to be forced to use it, but he's running out of spells pretty quickly, and Weehaw is given chase. The scary Scarecrow on the run, but Ramsey's coming back into this one as well. So they actually have numbers here on 404, and they might try and take this as they get the Taunt out onto the Batrider, LSA to follow, and they're going to be able to bring down Wii. But then surely the
Again,
follow-on
we
logic
just,
of this is, right, if they can jump those backlands, kill off the Magnus, kill off the Invoker, stop those buffers coming through, then they might be able to find something. That's exactly what they're going to try and do here as they go into Mind Control, but the Tornado comes through, interrupting them perfectly.
Got a
They
mech.
might still be able to keep him alive, but no, the Magnus will fall, but the only slash coming through, this puck is looking very, very dead. No, Ramses is actually one in trouble as Miracle follows him down to the low ground, gets a crit, gets a kill. Miracle tries to come in and find himself the +1 onto Sumail here. Sumail, though, he is very cautious, and it looks like it's going to be Solo who's falling instead. They probably won't be able to bring down the Void Spirit unless they can land a big spell onto him, and he's still looking to play around with this one, but Sumail is most definitely needing to leave this engagement, but he's running out of spells pretty damn quickly, and now with Wii on top of him, the spin, the cold snap, there's too much headaches for this Void Spirit. A Disseminate across, but Miracle is ready, gets the crit, gets the kill, and that's going to be a triple for Miracle. Man, it was a risky smoke play from 404, and it does not pay off for them at all. Meanwhile, Zayat's is just casually soloing GH, maybe?
He's got an
What a
egg.
rock.
He's got an egg.
Yeah,
He's
Yule's.
fine.
Yeah, Yule's an egg.
Regen just a little bit. So we'll be going back to base to get full mana and be ready to haunt here. Nisha is going to dodge that initiation to start things off, but here's the initiation from Zai on top of Quakefa into the Split Earth. Ignis Fatus is there. That is just going to be the Aegis for now, though. Haunt coming in. I think the Void Spirit's going to be the first to fall in this engagement, though. But Nisha completely surrounded and dominated. A 1-for-1 definitely in favor of Team Liquid if they can get out. Matu is here. The beautiful initiation from Zai. Crush onto 2. But Matu just getting rooted, getting kited to a high degree. Can't even cleave with his break. Has to pop that BKB. Zai crushing, attempting to get out. Will not do so. Matu is able to TP out to safety.
Looked like Matu forgot
So
he
1
bought
for
the
3.
BKB.
Honestly, if I'm being, like, passing up on the Diabolic Edict feels really bad. Feels like that's really good. But Matu has the double damage. They should know this, but they're going
Nice
to
Lotus.
initiate anyway. Lotus Orb basically dispelling that completely, but he's going to apply all his pressure to Mickey right now. Pops that Blade Mail in the meantime. Omni Knight, Puppy, still silenced. GA is available if he can get it off. He does do so, but will likely fall shortly after. Sven able to take out the Earth Spirit. Zai buys back into the game. Did not buy his Blink Dagger. It actually puts him back quite far. Zai continuing to focus on Mickey. Nice Manta dodge onto the Split Earth, and Mickey should be able to Spectral Dagger to safety. Oh, they're actually stuck in the trees. Do they have any idea that he's here? Doesn't look like it.
Very nicely played from Mickey. If he doesn't get spotted now, oh, Yapsor saw him.
Oh my goodness. Yapsor again. It's Blinding Light to the other side. This is a very slow push now. Without these creeps.
Sven's got God Strength in 10 seconds, then he won't be so slow anymore. Oh, engage.
They're actually going to try
Good
to
Lotus
defend here,
again.
but again, no Spectre buyback to come. So it looks like the Lash getting extremely low. Nisha getting healed thanks to Puppy, but will eventually fall. Matumba will pop that. Oh, Foxy almost gets one shot. Will attempt to get out of dodge, but it's not to be this time around. And with the bash coming out onto Taiga, and he actually uses his Storm Hammer onto the high ground. Koifa gets 3 shot. Jesus, 8.
So disgusting.
And here is another Stormhammer 2-shot. This looks to be the end of game 1. Secret just suddenly winning the game. And a lot of it had to do with
Matters
Yapsor
that
just...
much. You have so many stuns. Sven with a 7-second cooldown stun. You have a Slardar to stay on top of people. Leshrac himself with Yule and Move Speed, Rubik. Oh, there's the Haunt.
Haunt to start things out. Zai is going to completely destroy Taiga with the help of Matu. That's 1 out of the gates. to start
Oh my
things off. Oh my god,
God,
the
that's so
2-shot!
filthy.
Are you serious? Blade Mail is popped, so Matu has to be a little bit careful inside the Ignis Fatus as well. So has the BKB activated for himself, trying to kite around as much as possible. Nisha still with that 10-second BKB, destroying the Spectre, and it looks like no buyback for him. The Liquid starting to drop like flies despite the buyback, still at the huge disadvantage. Matu continuing to just one-shot people from afar as GG's come out. So game 1 to Secret.
Matu with Abyssal Aegis is gonna be too much, but Bloodthorn
Bloodthorn
makes
complete.
this real quick.
Oh, the
Storm?
zip on in, gets off the Electric Vortex with that Aghanim Scepter. Not able to pull him out of the pit though. Boxy pops that BKB, just gonna stick his fat, juicy BKB self in the pit, but the Roche is still relatively decent HP, so they're not worried about the steal. And the jump in onto the Earth Spirit, as we've seen so many times before, but the heal coming out from Chen, keeping him alive just a little bit longer. Phantom Lancer is not going to be the focus from Team Liquid. It's a 5v4 and sequence advantage right now, though, as Stormspirit going back and forth. Very little mana to speak of now. Electric Vortex not for another 5 seconds. The Gust comes out, and now the retreat for Liquid, but the damage being done to Stormspirit looks to be irrevocable. That is 95 seconds on the deck. Timbersaw to follow. No buybacks to speak of, so a free Roche, 3 racks, whatever the hell Seeker wants.